So more NBA 2K20 news. We can't ignore how responsive the 2K dev team has been to the community on Twitter and throughout social media. Seems like there's going to be a lot of changes to 2K20 before it comes out. And as I said in my last news video, I kind of feel like the demo was kind of like a beta for the community to give some feedback to the devs so they can make some big changes before the game drops. Recently, Ronnie 2K revealed some of the endorsements that we're going to have in 2K20, starting with Puma and the Puma basketball brand. Kind of looking forward to that. We've got Adidas in their Never Doubt campaign. Then you'll turn up the game with Beats. We knew they were coming back. And the Win From Within Gatorade. Kind of makes me wonder if we're going to have some kind of in-game commercial with Michael Jordan. Now, courtesy of the 2K20 Insider, we have a leak of what might possibly be a new vehicle in 2K20, the Trike. And if you look down at the bottom left, it says this requires Elite 1 rep before you can get this. Kind of figured since they had lowrider bikes and hoverboards in 2K19 that we'd have some new vehicles or some new things that we could play with in the neighborhood. Courtesy of I'm Davis shows here that we might have a tandem, which is like a two-seater bike. That's kind of crazy. You might have a friend that could ride the bike with you, but where you guys gonna go anyway? It's not like there's a whole lot of places in the neighborhood to travel on a bike. And if this tandem bike is real, what's next? A banana boat in 2K21? Now on to some questions from the community. Quavo Stacks asks Mike, we need to be able to equip dribble moves. I feel like a bot. And he's referring to the demo. Mike Wang says, yeah, I know, I'm bummed we couldn't get that into the demo, but ball handling feels much better when you get to equip signature moves and dribble styles. This is actually true. If you guys want to try out some other dribble styles, just go inside the 2KU, click the back button on Xbox or the touchpad on PS4. If you select dribbling, you can use Steph Curry, or if you select full scrimmage, you can use Kyle Lowry, Norman Powell, or Fred VanVleet. All those guys have decent dribble moves and some different dribble styles that you can experiment with. Mike Wang answering a community question about the difference between ankle breaker and tight handles. He says ankle breaker helps you drop off defenders with driving moves that change direction hard. Tight handles allows you to stun defenders and beat them with the first step after sizing up. So ankle breakers are initiated by fake drives that kind of send your defender stumbling back or potentially falling on the ground, while tight handles will stun your defender, and this way you can just beat them with the first step. I've seen this happen quite a few times, and I really do know the difference. If you can't get a high ankle breaker badge, definitely try out bronze to silver tight handles, because you couple that with quick first step, I guarantee you're still gonna blow by your defenders. Isaiah Griffith asked Mike, can you explain the relationship between Slithery badge and contact finisher? I'm scared if I equip Slithery that my player will try to avoid contact dunks, layups, if I equip both. Mike says Slithery finisher will help you evade the contact altogether, which is ideal for attacking the rim. Contact finisher will help you make shots when you do take contact from defenders. Most slashers will probably want both. So I guess my question would be, what is the real difference between Slithery finisher badge and the Acrobat badge? They both sort of help you avoid contact, but I guess Acrobat will let you do like some 360 layups when nobody's around. Zach Timmerman chimes in. He says contact dunk is gone. Badges combined with other dunk attributes control that. Also, ball control equals ball handle. Speed with ball is determined by ball handle 30% and speed 70%. So in terms of dunks, I think contact finisher, you're probably going to just have to have the dunk packages in order to really pull off those posterizers. And in terms of speed with ball, that's some pretty good information. If you want to speed boost past people, you're going to want to have high speed and a pretty high ball handle. Otherwise, if you have low speed like 84 and below, I recommend making your player stronger. So this way you can use your strength to bust through people. Dazar with a message. He says, get used to beating people with your moves and then giving a small boost on launch after you create an opening, not depending on turbo to get you open. He's really trying to discourage people from trying to use sprint to just kind of run past people. Although in the demo, it seems like we could still kind of do that. But if you're sizing someone up, you kind of want to stun them first and then kind of use your speed boost to go right past them after that. Trouble is, a lot of us are used to using speed boost to set up a jump shot. So there's a lot of badges that are going to have to be in play when trying to like beat people off the dribble and get yourself open for a good look. Robert Lewis says, why can't Curry speed boost anymore? Dazar says that's not his game. You have to use him differently. Great dribbling is not all about speed. That is what the dribble model emphasizes. Different players, different styles for effectiveness. Now that's pretty interesting because Steph Curry's traditionally been able to speed boost in every 2K for the last few years. But he is more of a stop and go kind of player, and he's more tricky with the way he attacks the basket as well. Most of the time he's trying to set himself up for his own jumper, which doesn't necessarily require him to speed boost past people. Guys that I think that can speed boost or have a really quick first step are guys like Kemba Walker and Kyrie Irving. Steph is more agile and deceiving. Always makes you want to step out because you have to respect his jump shot, and that's how he beats you to the rim. Chris Lionheart asked Mike, he says, as you heat up, do your attributes rise up by a certain number again this year? For instance, will I be able to speed boost if my ball handling is a 82 and I heat up? Mike says yes, same as 19. I can just hear the sighs of relief from a lot of you guys that have been experimenting in the demo. If you thought your ball handle wasn't high enough because you was below an 86 ball control, trust me it is. Whether you're a slasher, a playmaker, or a shot creator, you'll definitely still be able to speed boost. But the real fact of the matter is you might have to have a certain badge or two to make that speed boost more prominent and more useful. Like, don't expect to be like a pure slasher or lockdown and not have that quick first step badge equipped and still expect to speed boost past people. Now, Cal Mattingly responding to the dunk ratings from my last video when Zach Timmerman released that you need to have an 85 dunk rating or an 86 to get the elite dunk packages. He says, so if I have an 82 driving dunk at point guard, it will be pointless, and I might as well use points elsewhere. Zach says you can still get contact dunks, but at 82 you're a bit too low to purchase the special contact dunk packages. What he really meant was special posterizer dunk packages. That's where people get confused. 2K considers a contact dunk as long as there's a body nearby and your My Player clips through them while you're in midair dunking the ball. Anyway, that's enough news for now. Another news video coming later this evening. As always, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Smack that like button to show your support. Turn on notifications for more, and I'll see you in the next one. This is the behind the back escape. Different dribble styles have different animations. Hold right trigger, flick the right stick down, and immediately flick the left stick towards your non-ball hand diagonally. Because it's Steph Curry, it ends up being a behind the back sham god.